Hello, what have we here? I am Andre, and this is my play along with the Star Wars Schmoedown tournament. This is Sean Sullivan versus Laura Kelly, and I'm no reactor. I'm just playing along to prove that I deserve to be in the Star Wars Schmoedown League. Now, I'm not exactly where I want to be at the start of this tournament to prove that I'm where I'm at. Done good studying about halfway through the 12 movies. Hopefully by next week I'll have them all down to the point that I'm confident in what I'm showing. But going up against people like Laura Kelly, gonna be hard to show. I know more than them, especially right now. But we'll see. Let's play along and see how this goes. Let's have some fun. And let's get it started.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown. All right, here we go. Round number one. Question.
Also, caveat, I got my Excel sheets keeping track of all the scores on this side, so if you see me typing around there, that's what I'm doing. Filling in my score sheet, filling in the competitor's score sheet so I can track the scores. There ain't no cheating going on here.
Question number one. Here we go. From Revenge of the Sith. Who tells Padme Amidala that the Chancellor is a Sith Lord?
Christian, I saw something in the Twitch chat room that if we get this channel to 4,000 subscribers, you have to do something?
Yeah, probably have to do a watch along to the thing.
Oh, what a reward.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we start with Laura Kelly.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yes, Sean.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Kenobi. Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan. Okay, nice. Don't get yourself disqualified here, will you? All right, next question, Mark.
This is in episode 7, The Force Awakens, where Christian and I read the premiere and I had a white tux. The question, what nickname does Han Solo call Finn by in The Force Awakens?
This was also in a match.
Christian, your enduring memory of that magical evening back in 2015?
Yeah, it was fun. It was pretty special. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sean.
Big deal.
Yes, Laura.
Big deal.
Big deal.
2-2. All right, next question. Here we go. The Empire Strikes Back. Which frequent Pixar voice actor plays Major Bren Derlin in The Empire Strikes Back?
I love this. We have the clubhouse leader for my favorite question asked during this match.
Oh, okay. I knew that you would. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And we go with Sean.
John Ratzenberg.
John Ratzenberg. No, that is incorrect.
No.
And Laura?
John Ratzenberger.
That is correct.
John
Ratzenberger. That is correct.
Clavin himself.
All right. So the score now is Kelly 3, Sullivan 2.
That's right. It's cheers. Everybody knows your name, but you got to have the full name there. Your next category is the Phantom Menace. And the question, in episode 1, what does Anakin initially call a lightsaber? I put Cheers as one of the top 5 best sitcoms of all time. Am I overstating?
No, you're in there. You're right. Absolutely. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Laura?
Laser sword.
Yes.
Laser
And Sean?
sword.
Laser sword.
You got it. Okay. Kelly keeps her lead 4-3. As we get to our next question here, the Clone Wars. The Clone Wars. What is the name of Anakin Skywalker's apprentice that is introduced in the Clone Wars film?
I love that the Clone Wars are a part of this. It'd be interesting to see what happened if we threw like a Mandalorian or a Rebels question at these kids. I think they'd answer it.
Oh, they would, but it's, I thought about it. It's not movies, though. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And we start with Sean Sullivan.
Ahsoka Tano.
Yes. And Laura.
Ahsoka Tano.
You got it. 5-4.
And we have now reached halftime, and there was your celebration. And now we get on to the second part of round number 1, and I'll remind the competitors, particularly Laura, that if the perfect game is thrown, you get a bonus question. That's just you. The cost worth a point.
You also get a motorcycle that gets to drive right through your house.
Was that real? That sounded intense. That sounded like a land
Where is
speeder.
I don't know whose that was. I don't know
Wow,
where that-
somebody bullseye and womp rats with a T-16. Your next question is in the world of Return of the Jedi. And that question, in Return of the Jedi, who says to Leia, when he comes back, I won't get in the way?
Your next question comes from Return of the Jedi.
I'm sorry if I get excited about Star Wars still, Christian.
I like it. It was a good radio. It was.
Or you gave up your love in 2017.
How dare you? And 5, 4, 3, 2.
Is that your bike?
No, hands down. And Laura.
Han Solo.
Han
Yes,
Solo.
and Sean.
Han Solo.
Yep. Okay. 6-5. Sullivan keeps it. Next question. Lot of noise. All right, here we go. Rise of Skywalker is the next category for question 7. Who is the rebel spy on Kylo Ren's ship?
Okay, just come clean. You're in a gang, and quarantine did some things to you. Is the name of your biker gang Conja Club?
I can figure it out who it is. All you gotta do is mute somebody's mic. And 5, 4,
Just own it, Christian.
3, no, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Sean Sullivan.
Hux.
Yes. And Laura.
General
General
Hux.
Hux.
Yes. All right. So 8, 7. Excuse me, 8, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6.
That's right. As we move into your 8th question, and this is in, get ready, Christian, Attack of the Clones!
There you go.
Episode 2 in the question. In the Geonosis prison cell, what color are the electric bonds holding Obi-Wan's wrists and ankles?
This was definitely
I like these tricky questions.
in an old.
That's
match.
right. We should be asking Fast and Furious questions, given the
I did
nature
do
of
this
this match.
weekend also. I think this was in the
5,
Damon versus Green
4,
match.
3, 2, 1. And Laura.
Blue.
Yes.
Blue.
Sean.
Blue.
So 8, 2, 7. 8, 7. The wild motorcycles apparently are Sean. We've been ratted it out. It's Sean.
Well, I'm the only one here that doesn't record a podcast or show from my house. So
You lose a point for that. All right. 8, 7. 8, 7. Next question here. Next question. The Last Jedi. How many porgs did Chewie cook over an open flame?
Oof. And somewhere,
This was
our dear
also in
friend
an
Ash
older
Crossing's
match, and I
heart is
didn't know it when
breaking.
I did my rewatch then. Now I know it.
Yeah, I'm sure it is every time. Don't bring that up.
That was a weird laugh.
They did look tasty.
Yeah, I want one. 5,
Eat one.
4, 3, 2, 1. And we go with Sean Sullivan.
2.
Yes, Laura.
2.
2.
Laura Kelly, 9-8. So Laura Kelly doing what she does. She has a perfect round thus far. If she hits this final question here, Mark, then she will have a perfect round, and she will have a bonus question should she hit it.
That's right, Christian. Your next and last question in round number 1, lest we hit the bonus, is in the world of Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope, the one that started it all. And your question, what planet does Leia tell Tarkin the rebel base is on?
It's amazing how just like 1 point is so crucial.
And that very quickly can become a 2-point lead going into round 2.
That's right. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Laura for the perfect round.
Dantooine.
Perfect round
It's on
it is.
Dantooine.
And Sean?
Dantooine.
Yes, you got it. So, Laura, this question is going to be for you and only you. You don't have to write it down. You simply just have to answer it. 15 seconds to do it. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, here you go. Your bonus question. What object did Yoda and R2-D2 fight over, ending with Yoda saying, "Mine, or I will help you"?
So this was definitely in the match with Steele Saunders. So it's like a flashlight or a lantern or a light or something. One of those. I would say flashlight. That's not. I think they all said lantern on the show or something like that. And Steele Saunders said torch.
Not.
A lamp.
A lamp or a flashlight would be accepted. That is
flashlight.
correct for one more point.
Boom.
Laura
Perfect
Kelly,
round.
11
That's
to
right.
9. 11 to 9. She does it again. She said it. You know how many questions I've missed in the first round? 0. Well, she stuck to that because it is now the second round. Mark, how does that go?
The goose egg still holds. This is known as the wheel round. And yes, there is an
let's do this.
electronic wheel that we're going to bring out in just a second. The rules of round number 2. Each competitor gets a spin at our electronic wheel. Once you settle on a category, you're going to hear 5
Hopefully I
five
can
questions
pause
from
in time
said
now.
Star Wars genre. Each question is worth 2 points. There's no penalty for missing a question. There is stealing in round number 2. So if you're not sure of the answer, ask us for multiple choice. At that point, the value of the question goes down to 1. And because Laura Kelly is in the lead by now 2 points over Racing Street Tough Sean Sullivan, then she is going to get to select whether she would like to spin the wheel first or defer to her opponent. And I will remind
Kate's
everybody
bit with
in
the
the match
light
and everybody watching
It
us
made me
live
laugh.
on Twitch that this wheel today is sponsored in whole by Roby1 Kenobi. Thank you so much for your patronage, Roby1 Kenobi. Everybody in the chat room, give a big hand to Roby1 Kenobi. The sponsored slices that Roby preferred were the middle episodes in the first 2 trilogies, Attack of the Clones and Empire Strikes Back. If you want to have your name mentioned in an upcoming live Star Wars or any other Schmoedown match, check out the Schmoedown Patreon today and select which tier is right
Let's
for
see
you.
how it works when
All right,
it's
so
near the middle
at the
there.
moment, I'm going to drop Kate and Sean out. Laura and Shannon. Shannon, you have 60 seconds to talk to your competitor to decide exactly what you guys want to do, starting now.
We don't need the time.
No, I don't think we do. I'm going to spin first.
You're going to spin first. All right, well, there you go. Time not taken. So we're going to bring that wheel back up, and Shannon will be able to stick around for the spin. And here's the spin.
I see a mixed bag on there, Christian. That could be interesting.
Well, we're going to find out exactly what it is. She's going to land on Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi. All right. Would you want Return of the Jedi, or would you like to spin again?
I'm going to keep it.
Going to keep it. All right.
Nice.
So we're
Return
going
of the Jedi.
to
It's not one
move
of the ones I've studied
Shannon
for.
out for the moment. We're going to bring Sean back in. Sean, make sure your hands
So I might not
are.
get
You
some
can
of the
see.
deep cuts
Okay.
on
Great. All right. So you're going to get
Should
5 questions here
I'm
in
good
round
at
number
Star Wars,
2
I should have most of it.
from Return of the Jedi, and we start. Laura, are you ready?
I am. Let's do it.
All right. What is the name of Vader's flagship Super Star Destroyer
The Executor.
that crashes into the Death Star?
The Executor.
That is correct for 2 points. In the assault on the second Death Star, the Rebel squadron consists of 4 colored designations: red, gray, green, and what
Gold.
other color?
This was a question.
Gold.
Yes, for 2 points. All right, next question. In Return of the Jedi, who steps on a twig, giving away
Han Solo, and this was a question before.
the surprise ambush of the biker scouts on Endor?
Han Solo.
2 more points. 2 more questions for Laura Kelly, as
Also
she
questions I got
is
right this
not
weekend when I
missing
was
anything
watching.
yet.
And you can see those in my other videos.
What legendary Star Wars sound designer has a cameo in the Battle of Endor?
Ben Burt.
Ben Burt.
Yes. And your final question. Final question. Here you go. Why does Luke tell R2-D2 they're headed to the Dagobah system?
He made a promise that he has to keep. I don't know if they need an exact quote for that, but I'm going to go with he made a promise that he needs to keep.
I would like to go multiple choice.
A, he has unfinished business. B, he has to finish what he started. C, he has to help a friend. D, he has a promise to keep to an old friend.
D.
D is correct for
Got
1
that,
point.
no multiple choice.
All right,
Boom.
so Kelly just goes to multiple
All right,
choice
let me
once. As
really quickly. Gotta make some edits there. Boom. So matching Laura Kelly. Didn't need the multiple
She finds
choice. That was
herself
awesome.
with
But
20-9 over Sean Sullivan, but an amazing second round there for Laura Kelly. It is now Sean Sullivan's turn. Is now 20-9 as we see Laura Kelly over Sean Sullivan. Sean has not spun yet. He's going to do so. All right, Laura, I'm going to put you in the waiting room for the moment. Going to bring in Kate Mulligan. Kate, you have 60 seconds if there's anything you want to say to your competitor starting now.
Read my lips. We're not scared. You got this, Sean. You're doing awesome. We know you knew that one. You just didn't have the ER at the end. I got you, baby. You got this. You do
John
it.
Ratzenberg.
All right. Okay.
No whammies. No whammies.
No whammies, no whammies. All right, we'll bring the wheel back up now. And here we go.
Not to be confused with Delvin.
Going to be interesting to see what happens here,
plastic
Christian.
thing,
It's
yeah.
tough for a newer competitor to look at a scoreboard and see they're losing by 11.
And Phantom Menace.
I'll keep it.
Keeping the Phantom Menace. All right. So we're going to drop Kate out at the moment here. Where the hell is she? I can't know. There she is. Bye-bye, Kate.
I'm gonna be disappointed
And
if I
now
get it wrong.
we bring back Laura Kelly. Laura, same thing. Thank you. Keep your hands so we can see him. Same thing, Sean. All right, Mark, you're going to bring up Phantom Menace.
The Phantom Menace, the movie I waited 3 hours in line to see, but I'm going to tell my nieces and nephews I waited 3 days. Your first of 5 questions, Sean, for 2 points, unless you choose multiple choice. In episode 1, The Phantom Menace, what is the name of Queen Amidala's personal pilot who flies her cruiser through
Rick Ali.
the Trade Federation blockade? We need the first and last name.
That'd be Rick Ali, Bravo leader.
Duh.
That is it.
2 points. There we go. And Sean Sullivan off to a hot start. Your next question, Sean. In The Phantom Menace, just prior to the Battle of Naboo, Boss Nass gives Jar Jar Binks what rank in the
Bombad General.
Gungan army?
Bombad General.
That is correct for 2 more points. This guy's seen the movie, Christian.
He has. He knew this one. He seemed pretty confident, and he's showing so far.
All right, your third of 5 questions, Sean. In The Phantom Menace, what kind of aliens can be seen massaging Sebulba in the
Twi'leks. Blue Twi'leks, to be specific.
pod race hangar prior to the race?
I'm going to give you 2 pronunciations, Twi'lek or Twi'lek.
I'll take either one, sir, and I'll give you 2 points for your trouble.
Big round so far for Sean Sullivan as he sees himself only 5 behind Laura right
Also,
now
my
with the
score
fourth question coming
score
up.
doesn't really matter.
That's
It's
right.
just
Your penultimate question
because
in round
I'm answering
number
all the
2,
questions.
Sean. In
It's the
episode
accuracy
1,
of it.
what is the name of the consular cruiser that transported Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan to the Trade
The Radiant 7.
Federation ship for negotiations at the beginning of the film?
It's going to be the Radiant 7.
Of course, it's the 7th Radiant that took him there.
All right. So, in your your final question here. Your final question.
That's right. Final question for Sean in The Phantom Menace, a movie that he clearly has seen a couple times. Sean, for 2 points, in episode 1, what was the street vendor going to charge Jar Jar for eating his merchandise?
Oh my god. I'd have to go to multiple choice because I know it's a whoopee. Whatever it is. But how many? I'd say 8 if he doesn't go to multiple choice. Or was it 9? Let's go with 9 if he doesn't go to multiple choice, but I would go to multiple choice. Because I'm not 100% sure. Ads.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
First one.
All right. In episode 1, what was the street vendor going to charge Jar Jar for eating his merchandise?
Give me the multiple.
Multiple choice options are, is it A, 7 whoopee, B, 7 Republic credits, C, 10 drugettes, or D, 20 zemids?
So it's A, the 7 whoopee. Oops.
Can you repeat the multiple?
Once.
I can do that for you once. Is it A, 7 whoopee, B, 7 Republic credits, C, 10 drugettes, or D, 20 zemids?
I already put that.
Let's go with A.
I'm that confident.
Thank goodness I didn't have to say that again. You are correct for a point.
All right.
All right, so unbelievable there.
Woo. So far, perfect. One multiple choice. Oh, man. Imagine Laura Kelly. Sean Sullivan only missed one question. What a match so far.
Unbelievable. What a round it was for both competitors. 20-18. We see a 2-point lead by Laura Kelly as we get to round number 3. Mark, how do the rules of round number 3 go?
We don't get a break. We're going right in.
Right
Here
in.
we go. Round number 3. This is the round that will determine the match. Wes, we go
man,
to
let's see
sudden
what
death
a
overtime.
five-pointer would be.
In round number 3, each competitor hears 3
Might be
questions
difficult.
in the world of Star Wars. How do we determine what questions and what genre? You give us 3 numbers. These numbers can range from 1 to 20. Your first question is going to be worth 2 points. Your next one is worth 3 points.
Seven.
Your last one, should we make it that far, is worth 5 big
I have to
points.
write
There
that
is
down.
no stealing. There is no penalty for missing a question in round number 3. So Sean Sullivan, very impressive, really both rounds here, yet still trailing Laura Kelly by only 2. So lights out, we're going to get your 3 lucky numbers first. And like I said, we have 20 Star Wars categories available. So from 1 to 20, what feels destined to you?
I would like 3, 5, and 18, Mark.
3, 5, and 18 for Laura and for Sean.
Let's go 5, 7, and 2.
She already chose 5.
Okay. Let's go 5, 9, and 2.
She already chose 5.
Den mother.
Okay. Let's go
No, don't
1,
just don't pick 5.
9,
I
and
guess.
2.
There you go.
1,
What? Yeah.
9, 1, 9, and 2 for Sean Sullivan.
Yeah.
All
The joke's on you guys because 5's really hard. So
That's all right. 1, 9, and 2 for Sean Sullivan. Okay, so Mark chose 1, 9, and 2. And remember, so also Shannon, you have 60 seconds. Should you want to say anything to your competitor during this time? Clock's on now.
Hey, Laura.
How's it going, Shannon?
Pretty darn good. You ready to neuter this kitty?
I think I am.
Let's get it
All
done.
Do this.
All right, now we have Kate. Anything to say to Sean? 60 seconds on the clock, starting now.
I'm so proud of you. You're doing awesome. You're holding it together, man. You're cool as a cucumber. You playing
That's
that
all I
smart.
gotta do.
You used your JT when you needed to. You went to multiple. You're a smart player. I love you, Shawnee. Let's bring it home, baby.
All right, so
Thanks,
the
Kate.
managers have given words of encouragement, and now we get to the round. Mark, Sean finally chose number 1. So let's get to that one. Mark, would you do the honors, my good man?
Oh, well, thank you, Christian. I really appreciate that. So, Sean, we've arrived at round number 3. And your 2-point question that could pull you to even with Lights Out Laura Kelly for 2 points is in the world of who said it. These are Star Wars quotes.
Ooh.
And your question for the tie. What Jedi, when asked if they intend to kill Chancellor Palpatine, responds, "I would certainly like to"?
Anakin Skywalker.
Five, 4.
Repeat.
Second
I
one.
can do that.
The first one. Oh, second one.
No, that was
Sorry.
the
Second one.
Second one.
Yep.
Sean, what Jedi, when asked if they intend to kill Chancellor Palpatine, responds, "I would certainly like to"?
Anakin Skywalker.
Remember, little Lanny is all grown up. 2 points and we're tied.
We're all tied. That takes him away from the TKO range. But now we jump to Laura Kelly, who will have to answer her 2-pointer. Laura, you chose category 3. Category number 3. That is from the Clone Wars movie.
Ooh.
Here's your 2-pointer. What was the nickname that Ahsoka gave to Anakin Skywalker?
Sky Guy.
Sky Guy.
Yes, it is for 2 points. Right back to Sean Sullivan with his 3-pointer. Now, Mark, he chose category 9.
Yes, he did, Christian. And category 9, something familiar with Christian's history in the Schmoedown. You know that he probably likes this category because it is villains.
Villain.
And the question for 3 points, Sean. This can give you the lead over Laura Kelly. How many movies mention a Death Star in the opening crawl? I'm going to give you 20 seconds.
So this is interesting. So it's, I mean, A New Hope, Revenge of the Return of the Jedi, and does Empire have? Or I'm gonna go with the easy one and say 2. No, I'm gonna go with 3. Maybe they did mention. God damn it, I don't know. 2.
Seconds on this one.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
Last one.
All right. In the world of villains, how many movies mention a Death Star in the opening crawl?
Two.
That is incorrect. I'm actually looking for 3. All 3 classic trilogy films. I thought Rogue One had it too, but then I was like, oh, no, wait, they don't even have crawl text, so forget
Right.
it.
That's right. So now, all right, so here's where we stand.
That's tough.
Because of that miss, Laura Kelly and Corruption could get the win here if Sean Sullivan does not hit his 5-pointer. However, if he does hit the 5-pointer, it will bounce back to Laura, forcing her to try to get the win. So, Mark, Sean chose category number 2 for his 5-pointer.
That's right, Christian. And you might see a big smile emerge from that giant beard because category 2, Sean, your 5-point question is in the world of episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
Okay.
And your question for 5 points. In episode 1, from what homeworld is the pod racer Ben Quindinaros from?
Oh, man. Ben Quadraneros from Man, these 5-pointers are kicking my butt. Ben Quadraneros is from Quadrania. I don't know.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Malister.
And your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Laura Lights Out Kelly. She takes it. Sean, I'm going to put you in the waiting room at the moment here. Good match there. Final score
answer?
here, ladies and gentlemen. Laura Lights Out Kelly wins the match. The answer was Tund. T-U-N-D.
Tund. Friggin' Tund. Oh, man. So upset about that. Wait, why is my math wrong again? So I fixed my math. All right. I got a 92%. 23 out of 25, just like the last match. Missed the 5-pointer again. That's so difficult. Oh man, I gotta see if they freaking even say it in the movie. Anyway, here's let's take a look at the cumulative score. For the Star Wars tourney. Did it work? Oh no, I did something wrong. Oh. I guess I'm just inputting this manually. So I don't even need that. So Laura Kelly, 19 of 19. And he is 15 of 18. Alright, so where am I at? I got 46 out of 50 questions right, 23 out of 25 for both of the first two matches. In positive news, I got every single question Laura Kelly got right. I missed 2 of Sean Sullivan's questions that he also missed. So I think I'm doing pretty good to prove that I belong in the same echelon of these people. There's clearly still more work to do, but I'm willing to do the work because I want to be in the Schmoedown. Anyway, slightly disappointed in that tons question. I really got to figure out if they said it in the movie or if it's something you need to know off research, because that's hard. Ben Quadrineros. Out of all the questions they could have asked, they asked about the planet he's from. Oh man. All right, that's a wrap.